Most brands are still stuck in the past. They still believe they need these over-the-top photo shoots with professional cameras in studios, but the reality is those aren't necessary anymore. Culture has been moving towards authentic and relatable people, brands, products, and content, and nothing about a staged professional photo shoot says real and relatable. That's why in this video, I'm going to teach you how to plan and execute a brand photo shoot with the most relatable tool we all have, our phones. So we're going to use my brand, Make Art or Die, as the example. And we're going to use this hoodie as the product we're going to promote. So the first thing you need to understand when planning a brand photo shoot is that you're not actually selling the product. Clothing is a commodity. People are not naked when they go shopping. They already have clothes. So why would they need another hoodie? And the answer is that they're buying a story that they created in their head. For example, if I buy this hoodie, it'll make me look cool. And if I look cool, I'll make more friends and maybe find a girlfriend. And then I'll be happy. So our plan for this photo shoot is to influence their story by telling our story. And the way we do this is with pictures. But before we create our story, we need to know who we're talking to. Because if you don't know who your brand and product is for, then your story is not going to resonate with anyone. You're just throwing stuff out there hoping someone listens, but that's a waste of money, time, energy, and talent. So instead, you need to narrow in your focus to someone, because then your story will be relatable and they'll listen. So the target audience for my brand, Make Art or Die, are people who use their creativity to create a meaningful life, aka artists. So now that we have our target audience, we can start building our story for the photo shoot. And as you can see on this hoodie, it says only artists find peace. And I came up with that tagline when I realized that making art is simply asking yourself questions. For example, why do I feel like this? Why do I like this? Why do I hate this? And it's through that process of asking yourself questions that you're able to embrace and accept yourself as you are, ultimately finding peace. So that right there is a story. Now all we have to do is figure out how to tell that story with pictures. Alright, step 1 in putting your story together is to identify your characters. And in this case, there are two. 1, the artist, and 2, peace. I'm going to be playing the artist in this photo shoot. Now we have to figure out how to symbolize peace. So what comes to mind when I think of peace are mornings. Going for a morning walk and getting coffee. So that's the main idea that we're going to run with. I'm going to tell the story of me, the artist, going for a peaceful morning walk with my camera on the way to get coffee. Step 2 is to identify where this photo shoot is going to take place, aka the set location. So I know not everyone lives in a big city like Los Angeles. And in this story, a big city wouldn't make sense because it isn't peaceful. So the location I'm choosing for this photo shoot is a small area called Uptown Whittier that's close to my house. Step 3 is to identify your wardrobe and props. And since we've already established this hoodie is the main focus, we just need to add clothing and props that add to the overall story. And this is where we can do something powerful. While most brands only use their own products for their photo shoots, we're going to use other brands' products that we want to associate our brand with. For example, I'm wearing a Diet Starts Monday hat. The color matches with my hoodie, and the message "Can't Teach Taste" works with my brand as well. Another example, I'm using Rick Rubin's book, The Creative Act, which also fits in with my brand message. Basically, every piece of clothing and prop you use in this photo shoot is showing others this is what an artist wears, this is what an artist reads, this is what an artist is. Because remember, you're not selling the actual product. You're selling the story. You're selling the lifestyle.
Ceiling fan blowing cold breeze on your body. I can't tell you really what it is, but you got it. Makeup in the morning, you got dresses in your closet, but you grab them tight, you in love with being modest. You a move body giving interviews. I'm just saying I'm amused, but you ain't even flexing. And you cool, tatted up, cover wounds, different vibe, you know improve, but you ain't even flexing. And you ain't gotta try too hard. Number 1 fan, your side, you applaud. Got me think about inside the most. Words cut deep, it's like a sword. Making me better, you hotter than pepper, You with a big stepper who chasing the cheddar, All of these women, they not on your level, You like a mix of business and pleasure, You a move body giving interviews. I'm just saying I'm amused, but you ain't even flexing. And you cool, tatted up, cover wounds, different vibe, you know improve, but you ain't even flexing. 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 But you ain't even flexing.
Alright, now that we have these pictures, the next step is to go in and choose the ones that best tell the story. Because we might have taken some really cool pictures, but if they don't add to the overall story, then we need to ignore them for now. And there are many ways to tell a story on social media, but I believe the best way and most relatable way are with photo dumps. So right now I'm just going to go in and favorite the pictures that I like, lightly edit them, and I'll come back and show you which ones I chose. So out of the 100 pictures, I chose 5, and I'll put them up right here so you can see them. But the reason I chose these pictures is because they look effortless. You need to understand that this new generation doesn't like perfect and curated things because it feels like they're being sold to. So you have to make your content look and feel organic, and I feel like I achieved that with these pictures. And even though this photo shoot was intentional and we curated the pictures, it doesn't feel like it.